All right, so now we're going to talk about how we're going to cover the rudder, and we're going to do the elevator the same way. So we're going to do this in the blue. On this one, what we're going to do is we're actually going to put a piece on the trailing edge first and just overlap it slightly onto the back of this. Then we're going to go, we're going to put the ends on, and we actually need to do a little work here on the ends because they're still a little rough, so we need to sand that. Now the other thing we've done is we've taken hairspray and we've sprayed these and sanded them out, so these are like really smooth. And then the last thing we do before we cover it is we actually take a tack rag, which is a tacky rag, and rub it over here, and that pulls all the dust out of it. So that way, you know, dust getting in between here and the covering will come off. So we need to sand this and sand the ends, and then run the tack rag over it again, and we should be ready to go. Okay, so we've covered the ends, and now basically what we're going to do is we're going to put covering here that's going to go around this front leading edge, and then we're going to go around this side and go around that leading edge, and this will be covered. That's it. Okay, so we've covered most of the vertical stabilizer. You can also see we finished the rudder. Did a really good job on the rudder. We did okay on the vertical stabilizer. You might note that we did not put any covering here on the bottom because this is going to be a glue joint. So, but the one thing you notice, this is pretty loose. So basically all we did here, because this is open surface and we're going to do the wing pretty much the same way, is when you have an open surface, you use a heat gun to shrink this up. So we're going to go ahead and fire up the heat gun and shrink that up, and then it'll look, actually all that wrinkles and everything will come right out. So fire up the heat gun, wait for it to get warm, and then we'll just start working. Just start working, and you'll see the wrinkles all come out. Now I need to turn it, so some places need a little more heat than others, but boom, and we're done. So next thing is attach the rudder to the vertical stabilizer like we did, and then we'll show you what we finished today. So we're gonna go ahead and do the easy hinges and put the rudder on the vertical stabilizer. So same as before, just about 3 or 4 drops. You can see the drops wick right in. That's what the hinges do. And now we got that one done, and we'll come over here, and here's the other one. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, and got a little extra. We'll wipe that off. Just wait a second for it to set up. Although on these easy hinges, which you can see, there's cloth and there's plastic. This wicks the CA and sets it up pretty fast. And there we go. We've got it hinged. And it started to pull out a little bit. All right, maybe it wasn't quite ready to dry yet, but anyway, it's hinged, and that should be, once that sets up, if you pulled on that rudder, you'd pull wood out. It would rip the wood out. So it's on there. All right, so what we've managed to accomplish today is we have the vertical stab and the rudder covered, and we have it hinged. We also have the horizontal stabilizer and the elevator covered and hinged. And that's our progress for today. Next time we will start to work on the wing, covering the wing and the ailerons and getting those hinged. And then we'll set that aside and finish up the fuselage.